Today is the first day when most children aren't going to school, and it's a challenging time for parents. You're thinking about how your children are going to cope in the coming weeks and months, as we think we're probably in this for quite a while. And I think that brings all sorts of challenges and all sorts of questions for you as parents. And particularly perhaps as we get into increasing restrictions, are we going to go into lockdown? How are you going to cope with your children being at home, not being able to go out to leisure centres and play sports perhaps? And are they going to go completely? And of course, how do you ensure their education works? I suspect most of you are not professional teachers. You've got some amazing kind of resources from schools and all the support of the teachers. But I think there's a lot more that's falling to you at the moment. And it can feel like quite a challenging time and all sorts of kind of questions and problems for you. And we want to be there for you. We want to support you and encourage you in that journey. And one very simple way in which we're doing that this morning is by offering a Zoom meeting. So this is a meeting for parents, just to give you some ideas, some suggestions for you to be able to exchange ideas, and perhaps look at what we might offer in the future. It's only going to be for half an hour, so it's starting in about 20 minutes time at 10 o'clock, and it'll finish at 10:30. So it's just half an hour meeting, and we want to offer you the opportunity to come and to engage and to meet with other parents on Zoom virtually. Now you might be thinking, I've never used Zoom, how does it work? I'm not sure what this is about. Don't worry, it's very, very easy. There's a link to the Zoom page in the description on whatever channel you're following this on. I'll post it below as well, just to make sure it's as easy as possible to access. Just click on that link, and that will take you to our Zoom meeting. So you need to actually use that link in order to get into it. Now, if you're not on Zoom already, it'll prompt you to install Zoom on whatever machine or phone or whatever you're using to access it. And yeah, it's very straightforward, and it will take you into Zoom. You might find that when you get into Zoom, you have to press another button to turn on the video and audio so that we can see and hear you. But you'd be so welcome. I think, yeah, a very, very special welcome to all parents as we gather at this time to share ideas on how to support our children, but also, and I think this is interesting as well. We I think have something unique to offer in the church, and I don't know where you are in terms of your faith journey, whether you're someone who has a very strong faith or no faith at all. But I think there's something very powerful about what we can offer from a faith perspective at this time, and how we can support and encourage each other, and particularly our families, through our faith. And so I think that's another thing that we really want to offer in that meeting, to offer people the opportunity to share ideas, thoughts, creative suggestions on how to continue to encourage and support your children, you're through this time with that great gift of the love that God gives us, and the joy of His presence and the peace and the hope that He fills us with in these uncertain times. So I would love to see you. We're starting now in just over 15 minutes, and you can join us just by clicking on that link in the description, and that will take you straight through to the Zoom. I really hope to see you. And yeah, with my best wishes, my prayers